Recreational water illnesses have become more common around the country the last few years. Katheryn Hobby joins us now from Environmental Services to tell us more about the program.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So let's start by telling us, what is a recreational water illness?
Well, these illnesses can exhibit themselves in a variety of different ways. The most common is diarrhea. Also, skin or respiratory infections and irritations can occur. These are all caused by microorganisms such as bacteria like E. coli that are naturally present in the water that we swim, boat, and fish in.
So Katheryn, how do people get sick from E. coli in the water?
Well, the E. coli and many bacteria and other microorganisms are naturally present in all warm-blooded animals' guts and the subsequent stools. Humans, deer, geese, dogs, and through the rain and runoff process, these germs enter the fresh water that we swim and fish in.
So when people go swimming or fishing in water that's contaminated, how do they become ill?
Well, if you have any kind of contact with the water or accidental ingestion, you could potentially become sick.
So Katheryn, what is Wake County doing to help keep our community safe?
Well, our beach monitoring program aims to regularly sample and inform the public. We take weekly water samples of the public swimming beaches and some local camps between May and September. We test for E. coli and Enterococci bacteria. The EPA has set limits to the levels of which these bacteria can exist, so that's what we sample. We test regularly between May and September during the high volume months, and we test at all the public beaches at Falls Lake as well as some of the private camps where there's kids playing in ponds or lakes like that.
So tell us what happens if a sample exceeds the EPA limits.
Well, then the county immediately closes the beach. We close it for the activities where you're likely to have a high contact or ingestion, such as swimming, but the area will remain open for boating and fishing. Once we close the area, we immediately begin daily resamples. When we have 2 samples taken 24 hours apart and that do not exceed the acceptable limits, then we can reopen the beach.
A really important point for folks here is that if the beach is closed for swimming, they can still participate in other activities?
Absolutely, absolutely. We just want them to be informed of the higher risk activities where they have the most of their body in the water or a likelihood of ingestion.
Is there a place that people can go to find these results for themselves?
Absolutely. Please check the website at wakegov.com. We immediately post any openings and closings of the beaches. We have all our monitoring data there, as well as lots of healthy swimming practices, which we really encourage people to employ. These include, don't drink the water. It would seem pretty obvious, but please don't drink the water. Wash your hands with soap and water before eating. Make sure you rinse your body off. There are showers available at lots of these beaches. Rinse your body off before and after entering the water. This could eliminate a likelihood of an irritation under your swimsuit or your shoes. And if there's anyone in the party that has a weakened immune system, to always check with their healthcare provider before swimming in fresh water.
Thanks for joining us, Katheryn. Anybody at home that'd like to learn more about the programs Katheryn mentioned can visit us online at wakegov.com and look for the Environmental Services Department.